In Bannerlord 2, I had 100 days to go from nothing to something, from a poor peasant into a powerful lord. This is how it all went down. I started as a nameless peasant with nothing. No land, no money, no army. And I tried to rise through the chaos of Calraida. No saves coming, no second chances. And if my army collapsed, the run was over. I almost went bankrupt twice. And somehow, by day 100, I walked away with over 100,000 dinars. Yeah, you guys are definitely paying my therapy bill for this one. After regrouping with my brother, I made a decision. We split up, searching for our siblings separately. But before anything else, I needed men, and I needed a name. From this moment on, House Pasanovic would rise or fall. So my first goal was really simple: establish my clan. To do that, I needed 1,000 dinars, 20 men, and enough renown to reach clan tier 1. Renown only comes from battle, so I headed to the nearest village and recruited my first soldiers. With only 7 men, I picked a fight with 8 looters. I positioned my men by the lake, forcing the looters into the water. I rode in first, softening them up with my spear. Then I got stoned to death. Luckily, my men finished the fight, our first victory, our first renown. Being injured, I headed to the nearest town. I sold my only prisoner at the tavern and I met Samar, a former slave, now a free man. I recruited him immediately. So I noticed something cheap in the market. The hogs were cheap, so I spent almost everything I had buying them. I slaughtered the hogs, turned them into meat and hides, and sold both back to the market. And somehow it worked. I doubled my money in a single day. Then, still injured, I sent my troops to hunt bandits without me. They won with only a few casualties. As my health recovered, I invested skill points into scouting and leadership. Then I went back to what mattered most: hunting bandits, outnumbering them, and crushing them. Every fight brought more loot and more experience, and more renown. But this was just a beginning. The bandits were a small step, a warm-up for what's about to come. So on my way to Batania, I fought larger and larger groups of looters. My infantry suffered heavy losses, but that didn't matter, because here I found something far more powerful: Batanian archers. These men would become the backbone of my army. So not long after, I discovered a bandit hideout. I waited until nightfall and attacked with my best troops. After clearing the camp, the bandit boss challenged me to a duel. 1-on-1. I accepted. Fast axe, no mercy. The loot from that hideout was better than anything I'd seen so far. This rusty axe alone was worth 1,000 dinars. From here on out, the pattern was set. For the first time in this run, I wasn't just surviving, I was winning. Better weapons, better armor, and more importantly, confidence. Then after that, I additionally upgraded my horse. I then went on to do the weirdest quest yet. And I went to talk to this guy named Grenade. So basically, this guy was a gambler and he lost a plot of land. And he wants me to win that land back for him. And if I succeed, I'd win 1,000 dinars. So of course I took upon the challenge. So I headed straight to Marinov, heading into the taverns. And I found a game host. So I talked to the game host and basically I had to bet him my 1,000 dinars to win his land back. Playing some kind of board game. Luckily, I'm kind of decent at board games, but it kind of took me a while to beat this guy. But I finally beat the guy, earning myself 1,000 dinars, completing the quest. I then did some trading, earning myself even more money. After that, I just farmed some bandit groups, getting more renown and resources. We then arrived to a settlement and got some more money. So I'm gonna skip the boring parts. I fought bandits, won a tournament and raided enemy camps, getting enough to reach clan tier 1. With the help of an old enemy, I rescued my family and finally chose a side. I joined as a mercenary on the Vlandians and set up a caravan for extra income. And I continued stacking my Batanians, turning them into Fian champions. And then, that's when everything escalated, because we ran straight into a massive battle against the Sturgians. I was one of the commanding officers in control of the archers. They had some quite decent positions up the hill. Since my infantry wasn't advancing, I just sent the archers in to shred the enemy. And I myself went into battle. We then started to rapidly advance towards the enemy. The soldiers started dying left and right, and we were taking heavy casualties against the enemy. Even I myself got slain in battle. God damn, this is a massacre, man. The enemy was winning the initial engagements, but then our reinforcements started flooding in. The battle was really harsh. The Vlandians were sustaining double the casualties of the Sturgians, and we finally won the battle. And yeah, I only earned 9% of the loot, and I additionally took 2 lords as prisoners. After the battle, I left the Vlandians, and almost immediately, everything started falling apart. I had serious money deficit, an army I couldn't afford, and no real plan yet. So the first thing I did was stop the bleeding. I went to a nearby city, sold excess food and items I didn't need, and cut down my troop count. Welp, survival came first. Sorry guys. After that, I focused on tournaments and clearing out a hideout. This started slowly fixing the money problem, and more importantly, my gear. At this point, I upgraded my skills to focus on leadership, survivability, and keeping my army efficient. Additionally, I took on a poacher's quest, defeating the poachers, and after that, I kept entering tournaments, selling the items that I got from them. I forgot to mention our caravan got captured, but they somehow came back. And the gold deficit was slowly going away. It was finally under control. Then I got an offer from the Aserai. I accepted immediately, earning gold for every bit of influence I gained. For the first time, my income actually made sense. With a stable income now, I formed my second caravan. I then went and won another tournament, upgrading my headgear. I then accepted a quest where on each day I transport a caravan I get 459 gold. Then on the road I ran into 40 mountain bandits. The bandits charged in and I gave my troops the order to attack. And due to the forest terrain, we were actually at an advantage. The Battanian archers doing most of the work, easily killing the bandits. And the rewards weren't too shabby. Oh, and then we defeated another band of 40 mountain bandits. The outcome was the same. Then I sold what I didn't need and I kept moving. I encountered another brigade of 40 mountain bandits, defending the caravan again. Then I finally completed a quest, earning myself 3,000 dinars. Now with confidence and gold, I formed my third caravan. And the economy was no longer a threat, we were steadily earning our income. That's when the Aserai declared on the Northern Empire, and this run stopped being about survival. The Northern Empire was additionally in war with the Western Empire, so we were technically allies. So I took a big risk trying to help defend the castle. So I sneaked into the castle. It was a 600 versus 200 battle. The chances of winning were slim, but I took that risk. Heading into battle, I put my troops into formations.
Sergeants, take command!
After putting my troops into formations, I came to check out the situation, and I decided to take control of one of the mangonels. My first shot was a miss. However, my second shot, I killed a lot of them, including 2 of their main commanders. And my third shot was even better. I killed 3 more of their commanders. I alone, with the catapult, killed 65 of their troops, 5 of them their commanders. The enemy was panicking now and losing cohesion. And with that, the enemy was running away. The siege only lasted 2 minutes because of this. So I captured 4 of their lords, and just look at the prisoner account like... This is insane, but I cannot really take them, so I just took the best prisoners so I can sell them later. And oh my goodness. Just look at all this loot, bro. Like, yeah, we're officially rich now, like this is like an insane amount of money. So I left the castle and I made a dumb mistake because their army started to follow me. They kind of caught me off guard. So I didn't really have a plan for this. So I just went into battle. I posted all my troops up on the hill, thinking maybe I'd have an advantage with my Battanian archers, but I only had 17 right now. And their army was really massive. Taking a closer look on their heavy cavalry, I just decided to retreat. I know it seems cowardly, but I had to do it. After retreating, I went and recruited more troops for my army. Oh, I didn't notice, but after that siege, we upgraded our clan tier to clan tier 2, allowing us to access more troops and more benefits. So I sold my prisoners, earning 11,000 dinars, which was insane. I then upgraded my brother's gear, and then I sold all of the additional stuff I didn't need. We were sitting at 54,000 dinars now. Then after recruiting even more Battanian archers, well, I ran into a battle against the Northern Empire, but this time I had some allies to help me. So I found a good spot to form a choke point against the enemy. Yeah, I just guided my troops into formation. Then I gave my troops the order to shoot, and yeah, the battle has begun. And our archers were completely shredding their army. We were winning by a long shot right now. And then the clash has begun with the infantry. I gave my infantry the order to charge, and my infantry were taking some casualties, but the archers were shredding the enemy. In the end, the enemies were fleeing, thus granting us the victory. After that, I chased down the remaining party of the Northern Empire. As they were hurt and outnumbered, we defeated them quite easily, getting some additional valuable stuff. Then on day 90, I attacked another Northern Empire party, going against 72 men, while I had 67. Okay. That was not funny. But yeah, then I accidentally ended up charging into their army, dying, leaving my troops to do the rest of the work. And it wasn't even a challenge for them without me. I then got another chance to upgrade my chess piece. Then I continued recruiting more troops for a bigger and stronger army. Arriving to Amitatis, I came and sold myself there. This time getting 20,000 dinars and having 80,000 in total. With the money I got, I went to buy a brewery. This gives me the chance to make even more money. I additionally accepted a ransom for 3,000 dinars to free a prisoner. Then on day 95, I chased down a northern army similar to my size, heading into battle. I got my troops in position and I led my cavalry into attack. We began clashing against the enemy. We clearly had the higher tier troops against them, having the upper hand, giving us the victory. And these were my Britannian champions. Let's go! Oh, and we got this banner that I took, decreasing the morale shock on my troops. Then on day 96, I came to defend the siege. It was basically impossible to win a 200 versus 1000 siege defense. So basically, I had to roll the dice. I kinda coin flipped by not actually attacking but sending in my troops, by not going there myself and sending in my troops, letting the AI do its work. And basically we somehow won with 40 defenders. I have no clue what happened and I was in shock. So basically we captured 2 lords and got 36% of the loot, including a lot of prisoners which we cannot really carry. And holy, let me tell you this, we got the most expensive stuff ever. So yeah, I took all of it. At the same time, we were getting closer to clan tier 3. Then I went to Amitatis for one last time to sell my goods. I got 40,000 dinars, 109,000 in total, which is really insane, honestly. With day 100 coming to a close, we ended up at the same spot where we started in the beginning, in the city of Poros. So if you're still here, thank you, seriously. I started this project over a year ago, then life happened, I never finished it. Coming back, well, I came back to finish it now and closing it off, it feels good. Well, this wasn't about perfection, I just wanted to finish what I started. So if you enjoyed this, and you want me to continue this run past day 100, just let me know in the comments. Either way, thank you so much for watching till the end. And yeah, so the Discord server is link in description if you want to join this brand new community. Yeah.